Doug Parker has done another town hall video and spoke about negotiations and the current status. I wanted to follow it up by letting you know, as a membership, that I have sent him an email in response in hopes that he'll read it. We, the negotiating team, do meet with the company, and they do show up for those negotiations every time they're scheduled, so they're not stalling. The problem is we're not getting a whole lot accomplished. The items that remain open on articles are those that I would say are items that are important to our membership when it comes to their quality of life. It's not simply about getting words on the paper and getting an article closed, but rather getting words on the paper, then getting the article closed that our membership can work under and understand why they say what they say and actually be able to read them for what they mean. Several articles that are open have to do, as I said, about people's quality of life. Things such as where you bid, the shift you work, who you work for, your ability to CS off or shift swap, as it's going to be called in the new JCBA, and how that happens are important issues for our membership. No different than the ability for members to exercise their seniority when it comes to open articles, such as training or vacation or things of that nature. It's important for our membership to understand that we'd love nothing more than to get an agreement done. But it's not just about the money. 23% on average sounds great, but without the quality of a contract that supports the membership behind it, the money means nothing. If you're just paid a gross amount of money per week, or every 2 weeks in the case of current American employees, it may sound good, but benefit costs are a significant consideration. The shift you work, the ability for you to work, say whether or not you get a vacation or a holiday, are all things that matter, and those are the things that we are working towards as an association to get the best for our membership. What's difficult in that is the company is taking bankruptcy language from both of the agreements and proposing that as their solution. So while Doug may say that they're not asking for concessions, in fact they are. Those concessions were built into the bankruptcy and are now things that we must work under, both at American and U.S. Airways. And neither membership wants to continue working under those types of conditions. It's important for everybody to understand it's not just about your pay. It's about your benefits and your quality of life. And yes, the pay will come as soon as we have a JCBA that gives you back quality of life and the benefits you deserve. I also want to speak to the latest number of 23% in average pay raises that Doug speaks to in his video. This comes on top of the Delta Plus 7 and Delta Plus 3 previously. Until we know the cost of our benefit package and those other parts of the agreement, such as holiday pay, vacation time, and all the other things that go into a complete JCBA, none of us can put a number on what the value in a pay raise any of us as members should receive. My hope is that it'll be significantly more than 23% in hourly compensation. In fact, it needs to be in many cases. I want to thank the membership for listening to the union, listening to the association's negotiating committee, and trusting that we have your best interest at heart. Our obligation to you as a membership is to bring back a JCBA that you can ratify overwhelmingly and be proud of into the future, not simply something that puts a number in there as a pay raise and then you turn around only to find out that it's paid for by some other parts of the agreement.